Good. Okay then. Hello there, adventurers, to another session in the little campaign of the Tower of Eidolon. Last session, you arrived on this little continent. Well, not so little. Well, you came into the city of Torstedt with your ship. You got off board. You meddled with the lives of the town folk, especially Eidolon.
Oh,
Very
that fucker. Rushed in fucking pieces, bro.
I just wanted to see what was under their bed.
I mean, you did find something.
My spear.
You also heard, well, you encountered a peculiar. You also encountered a half orc, accompanied by two normal orcs, actually, who threatened you and then went off. After some investigation, you found out what he was doing and went after him. And in a battle that took a turn I did not expect, you actually did kill him rather easily.
Easily?
We just needed the whole army.
Well,
We just need
You
to
killed
just shit
him.
on him.
We sharded.
let's just say you exceeded all my expectations in
I
that.
peed and I pooted and I did it.
He did what birds do best, shit on people.
Yeah!
Wow.
And then, take a lesson from the Wicked Clover, set it on fire.
Oh,
Nice. Okay. And as you defeated the orc, on his corpse, you found a peculiar amulet of a sapphire fist clenched with blood made of ruby shards dripping from it.
And her orc's name was Axlum, right?
No, the orc's name was Jarek.
Shit.
Bitch, I'm
Axelin was the name of Lizard's character.
Charming Salim.
Evil man,
I need to
absolute.
find. Shit, where's my notes for this?
The companion is no past lab.
yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Probably just threw it away.
I don't know.
Oh shit.
I'm no past love.
We
Monk
did
Well,
of
that
the light
sounds
flag.
Russian.
Did we take a short rest after this?
I mean, do you want to? I mean, there's still a pretty big house in front of you, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Are the fumes died down yet?
I would say yes. The
Okay.
fumes have died down. Mostly. I mean,
Is this-
you all still smell like burning shit, but
Is
yeah,
this
most
for
of the
sh-
fumes
is this
have died down.
is this for sure the only entrance into the building?
Are you asking that someone particular or?
The bald fucker.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Well,
I
as
need-
far
I need
as
to
we
come-
know,
I need to compile new
Yeah.
notes for this fucking shit. I can't find mine.
the entire manor is surrounded by its walls. This seems to be the only entrance, unless you're a rat.
Oh yeah,
And
we
yes,
did take a short rest right away. I can see the dice rolls.
Yeah.
Did I roll? Probably not. I did roll. Never mind. Okay.
Oh, if only we were rats like our little rat friends.
What was the name of the orc again?
Oh,
Jarek.
Jerry.
I would kill to be a druid right now.
So
I
you're
mean-
aware that there are two others still in this building, correct?
That's what the
No.
rat said.
And we
That's
don't
what-
know if they're friend or foe.
I say, if they are friendly, they are likely still in there, likely hostages. If they are still in there after we have rested, we will go in. If they are not, then they'll come out and greet us. This is the only entrance, and we can wait.
So I guess we've taken our short rest. You could see my little horse, my big horse body lay down on the ground while she sits
Do
there
we
with
have
her arms
music?
crossed.
Actually, that is not a bad idea.
Give us the scenery. The silence is killing
The
me.
fuck is that message I just got? Okay.
Oh wait,
well,
that was the wrong thing. That was not what I wanted to play.
while he gets the music, do you guys want me to make like certain like slideshow things for the fan fiction? Like if I write a certain thing that I'm planning on happening, I can have a picture for it ready too.
Are you planning on like feeding my addiction even more?
Yes.
Then yes.
That way I can draw and write at the same time. My two favorite things now.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, now you have music.
Music.
Ooh, all right, now I found my notes. Yes.
Whoa. Tense music. Yes.
Before we investigate, we already took our long rest, right? Okay, so
Yes. But short rest. Short.
Sure.
All we get back is HP and whatever you get back at a short rest.
shall we put it to a vote then? Oh wait, so nothing's happened in the short rest. It's been-
Nothing's happened.
No one's
And there
come out?
doesn't seem to be. No one's come out, and no one seems to be about to come out.
I go up to the door. I knock on it with my spear.
Careful.
After a short period of time, the door opens. Behind the door is nobody. Just an empty courtyard.
Aurora.
Hmm?
Check for traps. This is not our home, it is theirs.
Does that mean I have to roll perception?
You can roll perception if you want to get an overall look, or if you really want to be thorough, you can roll investigation.
I'll roll investigation since that's intelligence.
I will help her so she gets advantage.
Okay?
The road leading to the castle, while they're rolling, the road leading to the castle or whatever, there's nobody coming, going at all?
Nope.
Nope. Alright.
You're the only ones in the vicinity as far as you can tell.
Alright.
I
You
mean,
can roll again.
if you wish, you could roll perception, but
I would feel safer that way to see what I see.
Of course you would, because you know that would be that.
I know, he may say it's okay, but I want to know.
Aurora, you can roll again because Justice is helping you.
Oh.
oh, that
Right. Roll the
okay. Let's go through them in order. 13 on
Doesn't help.
investigation. Yep, 13 on investigation. Okay. So, as you inspect the courtyard, you don't find any traps. Nothing out of the ordinary.
Well, I don't see anything that would indicate traps.
How kind of them to open the front door.
I might have just knocked it with my spear.
Even better.
Zephyrus, you actually see over the top of the trees, you think you see a very slight waft of smoke. Not the kind of smoke you would expect from a village, but also not a lot. Just a little bit of black smoke.
That is not a good sign. Tell me, how far away is Trosted?
I think the way was about 2 hours.
Damn.
Or if you want him to answer, the way was about 2 hours of walking. Not too far, but we should probably get this done here.
We have a decision to make. That smoke is coming from the direction of town.
I just want to repeat, it's not a lot smoke. Like, not probably, if at all, campfire smoke.
It's very, very faint.
Yes, very faint.
Okay, you said black smoke, and that's fine.
Yes, it is.
So,
Yes, it is black smoke, but really not a lot.
Like, are we
Like
talking like
very-
a tiny little trickle, like a little
Yes.
steam? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I'm a little bit more less worried.
Okay, I'm sorry
we-
if I didn't make that clear.
Okay.
What did
Say
you
we
see
leave
with
it
your
here,
bird
we put
eyes?
everything here, and then we go investigate what it is.
So you first want to go inside?
It would be preferred. We're already here, and we know that there are 2 people inside.
Be on your guard, and keep someone on our eyes, on our backs. Something might be coming.
Tyr is with us.
Akadi is with us.
Guess
Dear.
this is gonna end.
Yeah, I'm just gonna open up this part too, since you investigated.
I wonder if there's any nice shiny baubles in here.
And we're gonna head into the building. Yay!
Meow.
Wow!
Wow.
Ooh.
As you enter the building,
Let's go home.
it's-
That's the building.
It's empty. Time to leave.
Oh, this bitch is empty.
Yeet.
Can I roll perception to see what we see upon entering?
Sure, I could also just tell you, but
Yeah, go ahead. Go.
I mean,
Just to make
As
sure
you're
that we're
entering-
stiffing.
She just
building
rolls
is
a
not-
1.
the building is not too large. To your right, you can see just a small hallway that leads to a dead end with some windows on the side. You think there used to be furniture because there are some bright spots on the walls and the floor. But that is all you can really see. In front of you, to the right, is also seems to be another room with a door. And ahead of you is just a wide corridor that seems to lead to a turn.
I'm going to move to here of the door. Oh wow, you did not tether this. Okay.
I did not. Feel free to move in this case. We're not in a battle.
Okie dokie. Well, I'll just describe what I'm doing and not miss the token because that'll make them mad. So I'm gonna approach the door and keep my ear out to see if I can hear any movement, anything behind it.
Roll perception.
Yeah, baby. Oh yeah.
Damn, those rolls though. Okay. You don't hear anything out of the room, but as you're listening against, I think you're pressing your head against the door or something.
A little close to it, yeah.
What you do hear with your other ear actually is a very faint mumbling voice from above. You can't quite make it out. You don't really know who it belongs to, but you certainly hear the mumbling of a voice above.
I turn to the others and put my finger in front of my lips in a shush gesture.
Are there
Or-
any rats scurrying around?
There are none.
Darn. Gonna have them lead us to the people.
You see Aurora covering her mouth with her hands, and she's just like very carefully taking her hooves and going clop, clop.
Should we roll for the stairs?
If you want to approach stealthily, yes, please do.
Yeah.
We should do that.
Fucking good luck, guys.
Gabby,
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at the room like,
Gabby, you're a horse. I want you to roll with disadvantage.
Oh,
Oh, don't
Because
matter.
you're on stone.
Zeph's feet are clacking like a fucking birds. Oh god, we're just making all sorts of noise. Zephys turns to everyone, turns around, everyone just
Wait,
little,
Ghost,
there's a
why
little
did you roll
happy feet.
twice?
Because I have disadvantage.
And then...
Oh, you have. Oh, right, you have plate armor. Right.
Ching, ching, ching.
Suspicions.
It's the thought that counts. We tried.
Yeah.
Clippity clop.
You
We
don't?
could have all rolled nat 20s, okay? The luck would have been with us today, but Timora fucking sucks!
Trevor was like, I'm
Just take it-
watching
she's-
these troubled children over here.
But she's not even watching them!
You're
That
right.
is a
She's
good
curled
point.
up in her PJs eating a tub of ice cream.
Yes!
She gave me a tattoo and then she's not doing anything else.
Okay.
Anyway, I would like to
So where are you?
carefully open the door to my right.
Okay, do that.
I
And
open the
as you
door.
do, you look inside, I assume.
Yes.
Estoy con-
I poked my
What
head
you
in like
see-
a groundhog.
Well, all you really see is a rather empty room. Two long tables with a lot of chairs on each side. It seems they look used. Someone has been using them recently. But there isn't much else. Some very faint rests of food on the tables and under the table. But otherwise, it's pretty empty.
Did you say there's food under the table?
Yes,
Oh no.
crumbs.
Oh, crumbs. Fuck that.
Yes.
Okay. Can I get a guesstimate of what? You know what? No, it's just crumbs. I wouldn't be able to tell.
Are you
I'm
gonna go
gonna
pick crumbs?
close the door and tell
Oh,
the
fuck,
door
Bert.
you're a disappointment. And
It is rather strange. Such a big building had such little people in it.
The door creaks as you say that to it.
I'm not
You
sure.
At least you
little
at least you
people.
think it does.
Lion's gonna start walking down the hallway.
I'm gonna follow.
Yeah, Cephas is following as well.
Clippity cloppity clippity clop.
I guess you move all up to the turn,
Yeah, we all move up there.
or
Yeah, like until like here, and then we can't see anything else.
man, y'all are moving like snakes, like snails.
Meow.
There she go.
Okay, so what do we see? What do we see?
Well, what you see is as you
Let's
turn to the left, you see stairs upwards, and in front of the stairs there's another door. Not much else.
Poke my
However,
head.
you do keep seeing those bright spots on the walls and the floor, indicating that there used to be much more furniture here.
It looks like somebody already stole the good things.
Or they were moving location.
I wonder why. Did they know we were coming?
Negative. They've been in this town for a very long time.
Well, I don't think they could have come out with all of this furniture without us noticing.
Shit. Is there really no other entrances other than the front one?
This is a nice big castle. There's probably plenty of secret entrances.
To be fair, this is a rather small
Can you
mansion
guys
in
change
this
your names
country.
to your characters' names again? Please.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Pick. See what's on this room.
Okay, you open the door.
I'll try to see if I hear anything first.
Okay.
Okay, roll perception.
What's my perception? Okay. Nope. Okay, I will open the door very slowly.
What do you see?
I don't hear anything.
Is there any activity coming down the stairs? Anything at all indicating that someone's coming?
All right. What do I have to roll
At
to
this
hear with
point,
my?
I'm not even gonna make a roll for that. At this point, you can hear a voice. You still can't really make out what it is, but all of you can hear the voice of a presumably man.
Is he getting
coming from
closer?
above. And another voice that sounds a little bit more shrill.
Are they getting closer?
No.
Okay. I gesture to everyone, continue on into that room, or whatever the fuck the room is.
That room is filled with beds. A lot of beds. If you want, you can count them. I'm not gonna do that. Well, actually, there's 21 beds. 21 bunk beds, each with 2 actual beds
I
on
want to
each.
investigate.
Yes, same encounter any supplies under the beds or anything.
I
I'm gonna
investigate.
stand to argue. What the
Oh
fuck?
my-
Oh, okay.
What do I find in the beds?
As you invest,
Everything.
as you investigate the room with the beds, what you find, especially a lot, is is a very bad smell. Like these beds are all have all been used for a long time, and the people using them probably didn't shower that much.
Do orcs never bathe?
They certainly do not now.
Also, you find a few more, a few more crumbs, disposed half-eaten apples, that sort of stuff.
This place smells worse than when I covered myself in pig poop to hide from the authority.
Isn't interesting to
I-
say in our company. I would plead with you to not say it again.
Weird flex, but okay.
Fuck that meme.
Weird flex, but okay.
It's a bad meme.
I would like to stealthily move up the stairs first by myself.
Excellent. Do you want the half-eaten apples?
Roll stealth then.
Apples in there?
Oh, I thought we rolled stealth already. I was already just.
Well,
I'm just
I
standing
wanted to
guard
make
on
sure
the
getting
doors.
up the. Oh,
Can't
yes,
believe-
yes.
Net
Well,
20. I didn't find shit.
I knew Aurora would fuck us over, so I'm going up alone. Real
Well,
quick.
what if I fucked you over on purpose because Lion wants to walk behind you, though? I'm just saying.
Wait, if Zephys starts to go up the stairs, is Lion trying to follow him?
Yes.
Zephys is immediately going to turn around and put his finger up to his lips again and says, "My good man, could you stay for a moment? I'll beckon you up at the top of the stairs once I make sure it is clear."
Oh,
He
let
rolls
me
his
come
eyes.
with you. I'm very sneaky.
For once, I will allow you to accompany me. Excellent.
Oh, excellent, excellent.
How many half-eaten apples are there?
Why are you taking them?
Because Eidolon wants them.
Yeah, exactly.
Hungry
It's
boy.
not because she's half horse.
Hungry.
I'm
Zor.
You really
hungry.
want to know how many half-eaten apples and stuff there are?
Yeah.
Welcome to the world of DMing.
Well, I'd
You
say,
said it.
I'd say about a couple per bunk bed. You also find, which I didn't mention at first, but slices of meat, half-eaten,
Meat.
bread, all half-eaten, or mostly eaten.
Horse lady, please collect some of the delicious foodstuffs for me. I'm going to sneak up the stairs with the bird child.
She looks at you weakly. All right.
Thank you, horse lady. I very much appreciate it. Very hungry.
Okay.
Are you
So,
Are you quite done? Are you done?
I'm ready to go up the stairs now, bird.
Apple.
Zephys is making his way up.
Okay, the rest of you are staying
Fucking
down
roll
for that
stealth,
for now.
Axelum.
Yeah,
I
true.
forgot.
Please roll stealth.
I'm staying for now.
Oh my.
Okay.
Started to
they
eat the
made it
apples.
okay. You should hear him like eating apples as he goes up.
crunch, crunch, crunch.
Well, as you make your way up,
Stop.
Going up the
let me
stairs.
switch the maps. Yay. What you two see as you climb the first flight of stairs is another flight of stairs that leads upwards.
Oh, how wonderful. More stairs.
Keep your voice down. and then
I'm
proceed.
keeping my voice as down as I can.
What you
Speaking
mean
about
voices?
voices, you actually hear now the two voices rather clearly. They seem to be coming from above.
Can I
They're
make out
still a
what you're
little bit
saying?
muffled, so
Okay.
Oh no, it's dry on
roll
Dr. Elvis.
me a perception check.
Me?
I will
Yes. Or if you want to
find
listen
out what
to,
they're saying.
also roll a perception check.
Fuck!
Where is my perception? Damn it, there it is.
Okay, good, excellent.
You hear a few. You can't really hear the context or complete sentences, but the slightly deeper voice sounds very disappointed. Slightly amused, but also very disappointed. And the other voice is very shrill, apologetic, and hasty.
Hmm.
I can't hear that well, but I think they're arguing.
Let's keep quiet and approach cautiously. And we're gonna move up the stairs.
And you're not gonna beckon the others, just gonna move upwards.
Well, we're gonna beckon them up. And make them stop at the second half
I
of the
mean,
stairs.
beckon them. Are you, or?
Yeah, I'm gonna beckon them up to where we are, and then tell them, wait right here, we're going to go up the second flight.
Okay, are you guys
Right.
gonna go up, all of you?
Yes.
I don't have control
Yeah.
of my token.
Oh, you don't? Oh man, I thought I
Same.
made this. Sorry, I thought I had done this already.
It's okay. We don't need to control them to have fun.
I use your
True.
imagination.
I command you to control your characters.
Do it
Okay.
now.
Well, once everyone gets to the second landing, Zephys is going to tell
I
them.
am.
Everyone's phasing into existence.
I know clip through the floor.
Shut up!
I'm just imagining a fucking centaur slowly rising through the floor.
Aw.
I'm sorry, I'm from Skyrim.
Let me show you how Exilum would react to that.
Yeah, same though. That's mood.
Everyone.
You should see me go up mountains. It's quite impressive.
Okay, you should all be able to control your characters now.
Be good company.
Okay.
Wait right here. Me and Axel will head up the stairs again and beckon you up once it is all clear.
I'm not gonna make you roll stuff again
Okay.
at this point. So, if you want to sneak up,
Hello!
Okay, so we go up the stairs.
and you stand in front of a door.
I'd like to press my ear against the door and listen.
You may do that.
I like to listen as well.
Okay, just for the sake of it, roll me another perception check, you two.
Hey, look at that! I got a natural 20.
Nice. Nat 20.
Hell yeah.
Where are
Oh,
these
those-
roles in Azure's campaign? Damn it!
You're welcome.
Yeah, I know. This is
Um,
just a good start. Just wait till the end of the session. We're gonna be dying.
Okay, let me quickly take a little bit, drink a little bit of water, since you guys hear pretty much everything.
You're not fucking allowed to.
Bitch, you have nothing to tell me.
I have a lot to tell you.
Well, I cast silence on you. Fuck you. Okay. What you hear is... So you're saying that they actually managed to get in here through Jarek? Yes, sir. Yes. But we are attacking the village right now. We're gonna avenge them.
Shit.
Well then. Yes, you know, you did serve me well. I will end this quickly, just for you. Sir? And after that just a that is all you hear.
Another one bites the dust.
I think
Another
you
one
just
goes,
killed
another
that
one
lady.
goes, another one bites the dust.
I think you just
Well-
killed the lady. I think we should storm it.
You there, outside the door.
Fuck.
Won't you come in?
Excellent.
Are you really
All
gonna
of
try
you.
it?
I'm gonna push Axelim out of sight, and I'm gonna
Fine.
say they've head back to the village. It was just me, my good man.
The door bursts open. Inside.
Insight.
Don't worry, don't make it in.
He's gonna
Yes,
do an insight check
insight.
on me, or should I do
No,
deception?
no, he's the door opens to the inside of the room.
Okay.
That's what I meant.
I thought I had to roll deception. Should I? I want to.
Do it.
And what happens next will surprise you.
Stop.
Out of the door shoot 5 giant blue hands.
Uh-oh.
I want all of you to make either a acrobatics or athletics check.
Oh,
Okay.
acrobatics. Quite my
Oh, is he trying to
deal,
grab
I'll
us?
have you know.
Which one do I have to roll a sec?
Whichever is higher. Fuck!
Whichever is higher.
Oh, fuck. I'm not Teddy. That's right.
Where are these rules in Azure's campaign? Came back to bite you real fucking quickly.
Yeah, I got an 18.
Man, you hit a halfling. Oh shit! Oh, nice! Oh, damn! Okay, now I gotta do 5 of my own.
Oh god.
I will not be touched by you.
Wait, Zor, where's Arno?
Good call, thank you.
Thank
6
you.
hands.
Thank
Be
you.
touched by
6
blue hands,
hands.
I've seen enough hentai to know where this is going.
Yes,
You're gonna
this
run
is-
Just like my Japanese anime.
Ah, fuck, where is his bride?
Oh, it's on myself.
Ah, I swear to Christ, he's always hiding from me.
Why must you always hide?
He's so tiny.
No, he's not.
Baby boy.
Okay, let me quickly do a roll for him. What would he... Oh boy. Well, that was him. Time to make 6 other rolls.
Please roll the 6 net ones.
Christ, that would be way too much luck for you guys.
Shut up.
Wait,
Yeah.
why are you rolling for the hands if we rolled to evade?
Because this is a grappling attack.
Oh.
That's why I said you could roll with athletics or acrobatics. Sorry, maybe I should have
I
said
think
that
I'm safe.
earlier.
I got 18.
But... Okay, let's go in the order you see you guys down
Oh,
there.
lady.
Lion, this is... Oh, I'm sorry.
Why?
Wow, that's
Why?
some bullshit.
This is for excellent.
Jesus.
Wow.
Eat my pussy.
This is for justice.
Eat my pussy.
Wow.
This is for Zephys.
Okay, obviously we need to get roll 20 to completely recode their dice roller because
And this is for Aurora.
Okay, get Arno. Might as well get Arno right now.
Yes, and this is for Arno.
What the fuck? They're all over 20!
It's a plus 8.
Fuck.
That's a...
Oh, this is
Dice.
fucking prophetic, I tell you.
lid.
Fuck.
You know what? You know what bothers me the most? It's not that everyone is 20. It's that he fucking matched my number.
Yeah. 21.
Yeah.
21.
So what happens?
And I know usually if you match, I think you could get free. But I'm sorry, this time you don't.
That's alright. That only builds more rage in him.
How the hell did he grab a horse?
It is a very big blue hand. And you only count as medium, so... Eh.
The hand
Zep
just
just
like
fucking disappears.
Yeah. Squish. Oh, cool. We got pulled through the wall. No clip.
No clip.
There we go.
He turned our no clip on.
He put God mode on too, I see.
God damn it. This fucker.
You see why hiding doesn't work.
How did he hear me from that far away?
I gained some useful knowledge while we were hiding, Lion.
Hello there, my friends.
Hello.
I'm not your friend.
No, I wouldn't actually call you friends. You're more of a nuisance.
So are you.
Really.
You call us nuisances, my good man, but I'm afraid we do not know each other.
Oh, and I don't think we really need to know each other. You
Unhand
just need to
me.
know that you should stay out of trouble while you're in this land. You're new here. You're meaningless. Your actions. What do you even want to accomplish here?
And yet, you terrorized the town of Torstead. I overheard your conversation just now.
Yes. Yes, we are terrorizing it because someone from that town or affiliates have killed one of my generals. This is simply retaliation.
Insight check.
Sure. Do it.
I think we're the ones who killed the general.
Fuck!
I mean, you did kill the orc that was outside, and actually, let me just describe this man for you.
Please.
In front of you, or rather behind the table in front of you, on a big chair sits a very, very tall elf in a white leather coat with blue symbols of hands woven into it. Hands that grab, hands that punch, hands that do all sorts of gestures. But they all seem to reach up in some way from the bottom of his coat up to the top, almost like a ring of fire of hands around him. They're all grasping at him, climbing up, but never reaching.
My good man, you tell us that we are the nuisance. You have plagued this town with your awful deeds, and your good general now lies in a heap in front of your castle. Tell me, what is your plan?
My plan is simply stocking up resources. There are things going on that you don't know anything about.
And
So
perhaps I
maybe
do
you
not
should
want to
not
know
put
about
your
it.
hand. Perhaps you don't want to know. That might cost your life.
I'll join your side for something shiny.
I don't need the help of Pest.
But I can be very useful.
Excellent.
What? We're commanding rats around the perimeter.
I am very sneaky sometimes. Most
Not
of the
sneaky enough.
rats, come help me! Rats, rats, come attack this man! Rats!
There's actually one rat coming out of a crevice in the wall,
Rat!
but it is immediately crushed by another giant blue hand.
No, the little rat! Rats! Army of rats, please!
The poor thing.
That
Did
was my
nothing
friend!
wrong.
Also, just as a little side info, does any one of you look to the left
Where the table is?
where the lump table is? Yes.
The dead guys there.
I know. Does anyone look there?
Yeah, I look at the left. To
Same.
the left.
I guess you just saw it while you got pulled into the room. There's a big red splotch on the wall behind the table.
That's where the lady got.
And a little bit of green you think you can see in between there.
My good man, we're new to this area. In fact, we're very good people, and I'm sure somewhere in the deep recesses of your black heart you are too. But I'm afraid that's not going to work.
Well, you are quite right, actually. Gabby, come on.
there any plants in this room?
No.
Darn.
If you
This
believe
room
that-
is just as barren as the rooms below, with the most barest of furniture being the tables and the chairs.
You're not very good at decorating, by the way.
Aurora's
I'm
struggling.
more of a
in the hand.
minimalist.
if you grace us with a name, I might have a bit more of an insight on how grievous the situation is. However, I just see a man twiddling his fingers and proclaiming ostentatious things from behind a mahogany table.
I must get the name of your decorator.
And very Zephyrus is like trying really wishes that he had control of his hands so he can face palm. Like he's so fucking pissed at Axel and Aurora right now.
No, she's very
Yeah,
angry.
he's not using any of his body parts with that hand around him. Well, well, you are correct. I am not that bad of a person. I will
Good
actually let you go.
me.
I will let you go and let you return to the village. What happens after that? Well, if you do want to get in trouble, let me extend a personal invitation to you. If you really want to know everything, seek me out in the city of North Star. Though, in the current situation, I doubt that you'll even get there.
My good man, do not lie to
Farewell.
us. We've heard you. You've sent forces to Torstead, haven't you?
Why, yes, you have killed my general outside the castle. Why would I not retaliate against that?
You've
He was a
killed
very good soul.
townspeople.
Oh, is that what they told you? Actually, the truth is quite different. The townspeople have never been killed. They have just never been seen again.
Zephyrus is gonna toss Arnon a very nasty look for lying about there being no other entrances.
There are no other entrances, as far as you can tell.
As far as I can tell, yeah. But I trusted Arnon, and that was a mistake.
Okay, I'm not quite sure yet right now. Arno is looking at you confused. A little bit.
How did you move all your forces to the town when we were outside the gates?
Do you really think I keep all my forces all the time around me? I'm not someone who needs protection. My forces were always around the town and the forests.
And yet, how did you get word to them?
Well, you find yourself in the predicament of being in the literal hands of a magician, and you
was
still
about to
question
say
how I got word to my troops. Do you really underestimate me that much? And I'm sorry, but he's gonna do a thing.
I thought I was the dumb one, bird.
He
Feather
doesn't
brain.
look very impressive to me.
This is very uncomfortable.
I've seen far greater men with less flashier clothes pull off much more extravagant notions of magic.
Zephys, you feel the hand around you tighten suddenly, very suddenly.
Roll for damage.
If I attempt to break out, is it about strength or is it just magic?
I was
Oh shit,
Oh.
that's way more than I thought it would do.
I
You take-
am unconscious.
Ah,
Yep, that's kind of what he intended to do anyway.
Okay, I struggle to get out of the hand.
Yeah,
Also
can-
because I don't like to be sweet.
same.
So birds shouldn't be squawking.
Can I get out?
If you really want, you can try to struggle against the hands again. You're making this really difficult for you, you know?
What do we need to roll for that? Just strength?
Strength or acrobatics, whatever you prefer.
I don't have proficiency.
Hey.
Oh, okay. That's all of you, or Dorito, you also want? Okay. Then I'm gonna roll again for the hands, just to make sure.
Zephyrus is unconscious.
This is for Lion.
Bow.
This is for Eidolon.
Oh, yes!
This is for Justice.
Don't.
And this is for
Yes.
Aurora.
Did it match? Did it get lower? I think I got lower.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
you got 18, you got 17.
Yes. Yes.
Well,
13 was for me, right?
Excellent Injustice. You two break out of the hands.
Cool. The
I
guys who
immediately
don't
turn
have...
invisible
And
as
as
soon
you-
as I'm out.
As you do, well, it seems you two have more fight in you than the others. Farewell, you know where to find me. And he goes up in blue flames.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I was going to go and stab him.
What was the
And
name of
as
the
he's
city
still
he mentioned,
going-
by the way? I was distracted by shit talking him.
Yeah, I noticed. North Star.
Oh, North Star.
I know, I was getting invested in that shit talk, man. Overwatch headphone talk.
Your mom gay.
Your mom's gay!
And just before he completely burns away, the head still floating in the air says, I await you. Goodbye.
All right.
Aurora, can you do something about this?
She's already rushing
Wait,
over.
what happened to the hands? Are the
She like
hands still
pushes you out
grappling
of the
them?
way.
Or is it gone?
The head. Oh, yeah. As he vanishes, the hands also all vanish.
Okay, well, Zephyrus just fucking drops to the floor.
I rush over to Zephyrus and I do cure wounds. Oh, only 6.
Okay,
It's only first level, but you're alive.
That's what happens when you talk shit to the wrong person, bird.
You really shouldn't anger people like that. That is not a good idea, my
And
friend.
you're right. Can you feel your legs? How many fingers am I holding up?
Well, that was quite a bit of knowledge we've gained from that. I'm gonna
Why
sit
did you
up.
rip him out? He was going to let us go.
Well, he did let us go, technically.
After
Shouldn't we be hurrying back to town?
We will, yes. Let us go. It is interesting, though. I didn't expect to get under his skin so easily. He's not as strong as he says he is.
Oh, horse lady, give me some of that meat.
The fuck?
Boy?
she looks
What?
disgusted.
Zephyrus is already walking out of the— he's kind of limping, but he's walking out of the fucking room. He's leaving the castle.
oh, the meat from before, right?
Yes, and maybe a few apples as well.
I give you all
Zephyrus
of
has
it.
the right idea. Because your enemy is now in another castle.
God,
Wow.
no, shut the fuck up. Get out of here.
You're banned.
Alright,
Yep.
so you got a portion
fine.
of meat, bread, and apples.
Oh, yummy yum.
Oh
Zephyrus
yes,
is
half
going to
eaten apples.
shamelessly, if he notices you following Justice, and he's just gonna shamelessly lean on your leg, and he's like, what?
Oh.
And he's just gonna be like, my good man, let's get the hell out of here.
Little
I'm
bird,
gonna-
you can ride
I'm
on
gonna-
my shoulders.
You can
I'm
ride on
going
my
to
back.
I will take up your offer, Laura.
Reese.
Wow, you're racist.
I picked
Shall we
Zephyrus up.
And I'm going to take out a health potion. I'm gonna give it to Zephyrus.
Look, what am I supposed- we
Excellent
still have to
has
go
a
fight
mouth
those
full of-
guys, so yeah, he's gonna take the health potion. He's gonna give you a nod and say, I owe you one.
This
No
meat
worries.
doesn't taste very good.
What is the roll for a
Very
health?
piece together.
What is the roll for a health potion?
Good question.
I think it's 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
No, it was pretty shitty.
Oh, wow!
Potion of Healing is a 2d4 plus 2.
Okie dokie. Well, I'm back at where I started before I got crushed.
That's
I'm
nice.
disappointed. This
need
meat is
another.
rancid, the
do.
bread is stale, and the apples are rotted.
Okay, so we're gonna leave the castle.
Yes.
Despite complaining about the quality of
Oh,
the food,
boy.
he's still eating it.
Oh boy.
And I'm at empty health file.
It concerns me that we're such low level and we don't get a res. All my spells are gone.
I'm getting a rest, but
Well, I hope you guys aren't expecting me to heal you anytime soon.
We cannot leave the town to its fate, regardless of our current state. We must press on. Those of you who wish to rest, however, may stay here in this castle if you want.
They need us.
Zion is already walking off.
we don't know how many orcs or goblins there may still be. We should all head
Zephyrs
out.
is gonna just flutter up and sit cross-legged on Aurora's back, just a little tiredly, as he says, "Then let us go."
I've got nothing better to do, so I might as well save a town.
Do not think I have forgotten you owning up to your villainous proposition to that man.
I was just trying to gain his trust so I could stab him in the back. Literally.
Can I insight check him?
Excellent. I think
I'm not sure. I'm still not sure about play. You know what? Excellent. Roll deception against that.
But that's what I was actually doing.
Okay.
That's what I was actually doing. I'm not deceitful.
Yes, but where you might be lying. Oh my
I'm
You
not.
haven't shown.
Zephys relaxes a little bit and he says, "You're going to need a code gesture so we know that you're not deceiving us."
Okay, what about this?
And he moves his hand, or he cups his hand in a circle and moves it in front of his crotch.
I was literally just gonna suggest you do the got him okay. You do the got him okay, like that. That's when you know you're deceiving them.
I would like to join your military. Got him.
Okay, so what is he gonna do? I would like to know. Are you gonna do the harsh thing or the got him thing? Lizard, come on. Tell me.
Go with the got him thing.
The got him thing? Okay. So, we're leaving the castle and heading towards the smoke.
Yes. Let me give your tokens a little bit of movement. And oh wait, that's all. How come these tokens are already assigned to you guys? Never.
I was really hoping he would be like, "All right, sure. Here's a fucking pocket watch. Come over here."
You make your way back to the town. This time faster. You make the way in about 30 minutes. Most.
Big map.
So we made a 30-minute, 2-hour. We made a 2-hour walk. 30 minutes. Holy Christ!
I mean, I assume you did run.
Big walking.
We all rode on Aurora's back.
No, we ran.
Yeah, that I would say about 30 to 40, 30 to 50 minutes, cutting a little bit on the on turns and curves. As you arrive as you come closer to the town, the smoke is in. You see a lot of black smoke over the village, town. Let's call it a town with about a dozen huts. Okay. Yeah, it's really a village. As you arrive, You're not greeted with an army of evil. You're greeted with a bunch of village people pulling out their weapons out of fresh corpses.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
They fucked him
Zephys
up.
grins
They-
brightly, like,
they
just so
followed
proud.
our- They
I'm
followed
gonna
our lead.
approach one of them and I'm gonna ask what happened here.
First, I want to describe a little bit more, then I'll tell you.
Okay.
The people that you met before are all now very differently clothed, and each of them carries at least one weapon, some of them more. The halflings are both standing there with crossbows and short swords on their sides.
I wave at them.
They wave back.
My boys.
The barkeep is standing there with a giant sledgehammer in his hands, and you can see he definitely used it on some of those orcs and goblins you see lying around.
Ugh, I missed the fun.
Oh, if I didn't go into those people's bedroom, then they might not have shared their weapons with everyone. I'm the hero. Everybody would be dead if it was not for me.
Everyone, you there, everyone here already owns a weapon. We did not have to share at all.
No, it was me.
Who is speaking?
The older of the halflings,
Was that Pippin or
or that was Gale.
Gale? Okay.
If you've all been able to do something like this the whole time, then why were you letting yourselves be bullied?
Because we are able to defend. Now as the barkeep speaking, we are able. We are able to defend ourselves. We're not warriors, and that orc, that big one, he's scary.
He's dead now.
He once fought Arno here, and he humiliated him.
Is this the barkeep?
Arno looks very disgruntled at that. Sorry, what, Azure?
Is the barkeep? His name's Kale, right?
Actually, I gotta check that real quick.
Is he the one speaking, or is it still the halfling?
Yes.
Okay.
Word, you fuck, start faster.
His name's Kale Bestog.
Yeah, Kyle Bestog.
Kyle Bestog. Okay.
Yes, that was him speaking. He's wearing thick leather armor and his sledgehammer.
Zephys
His
is going
two
to-
tavern helpers are both wearing short swords and also leather armor. And a few farmers and villagers around and fishers, all with more improvised weaponry. Hooks, spears. One of the farmers is actually, or seems to be using the blade of a plow.
Okay, Zephys is going to flutter off of Aurora, sit down, or not sit down, but walk over to Kale. My good man, it is my pleasure to tell you that Jarek and his goons are deceased.
That's wonderful to hear.
Unfortunately, we have news that brings us away from this town, and we cannot celebrate.
What do you mean?
How aware are you of a hooded man whose robes
He
dance with hands?
He wasn't hooded, but the rest is good. Not at all? Who's that supposed to be?
Apparently, the true head of this cattle herd was not Jarek, but that man, an elven man.
Elven man?
An elven
He
man
was a big, bad, evil guy.
with a robe of hands. Should you ever come across someone like that in this town, please
No.
hide in your town.
Not-
Hide in your houses.
Not that I could think of, no.
It seems he's gone, though, to North Star. And
North Star. That's all the way on the other side of the continent, though, if I remember correctly. Let me get a map real quickly. And he hastes into the house. Well, into the tavern.
anyone injured, it seems, among the crowds? Does it seem like anyone's dying?
Oh. No one is dying as far as you can tell, and there don't seem to be any more mourning people over corpses of humans or similar.
Jesus.
All of the dead bodies seem to be goblins and orcs. Most of them very brutally mutilated.
I go and I pray over the dead bodies.
Is anybody hungry? I've got plenty of food. Some of you are bound to be starving after such a battle.
Don't eat it!
That food looks rotten. Do you want to poison us?
There's nothing wrong with it.
And he's gonna eat some of the meat.
Zephyr's eye twitch, but he just says the map.
Kyle is still in the tavern. He's not there right now.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna look for it. Also, just for you, Eidolon, Gale says, "My friend, that food looks even more rotten than you are."
Well, that's not very nice.
Zephyrus turns
It
to
is
Gale
also-
with a grin, and he's just like, "My good
It
man,
is also a very nice. Oh, sorry.
is your store still open, perhaps?"
Yes, it is. At least for those that do not try to steal from us.
I wasn't trying to steal. I just wanted to see if you had a secret passage to the castle.
We could have told you that.
We will assist in the cleanup efforts of all the bodies. Afterwards, though, I would like to seek out your shop and purchase a few things.
That would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. The help, that is. And the business.
Zephyrus nods. He looks over at Justice and he says, "Anything you'd like to buy at the shop is on me. My treat for the potion."
Thank you, but don't really have anything in mind at the moment.
It's
Well,
not like
then-
Aurora healed him or anything.
Considering it an IOU. Well, he spent money on Zephyrus. You didn't do shit.
Well,
You wasted a spell slot, okay? And healing potion is like 60 gold,
Hey,
alright, bruh?
I asked if anyone needs a health potion. I have 2 health potions. I bought them for you guys.
Yeah. You could have used those instead of your spell slot!
And what do you want me to do? Pour it into your unconscious mouth and have
Yes.
a choke?
It would work. It would work. It would bring him back.
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
Wow.
That's news to me.
Wow.
Damn, Teddy's been healing people wrong all along.
I thought she was just dumb.
drink the potion.
Firmly grasp it with your mouth.
Remember, guys,
Bartholomew,
horse feeding only helps others.
Wow.
I heard the butt chugging makes it go faster.
Stop.
Both fans down.
Stop that.
Is Kyle
As you
not
talk-
yet?
As you keep squabbling, Kyle comes out.
Zephyrus gives him his full attention.
I found it. You should look into dances and tutorials for the map.
Thank you, my good. I will look at
No,
dances and
Bartholomew,
tutorials.
you're not allowed to talk right now.
Oh my god.
ooh,
There you go.
Ooh.
It's rather unfinished. We don't know much about the west side of the continent. Most of the placements of those towns is guessed at best from telltales.
Oh my
No
god,
one
there
has
we
been
are!
there anyway.
Oh god!
Yes, you can actually see where you are.
Oh fuck. Oh, we gotta go all the way up to Kirschger. It's so blurry. Then go to Crossroads, then go to Sara, then Norden, then go across there.
Alright, what's
then
this
Bra-
continent?
Yeah, okay.
I can
It's
tell.
a little bit blurry. I'm gonna export you a better version next.
Okie dokie. Well,
I'll just call it
is this map perhaps for sale, so that I can purchase it?
I mean, it's incomplete, but if you want to buy it, I could give it for you for 10 silver. Actually, no, just take it. You helped us so much.
Alright. I
Ju-
look, accept this map. I'm gonna take the map. Yay, thank you. He looks really grateful.
And yeah, I'm gonna give you a better version later. A properly exported one.
What's the name of the town we're currently in?
Torst, you're at the southeast.
Okay, I see it.
In the south.
I fucking looked at my background description and the first line is she was just a small town girl.
Okay. Yeah, Zephyrus takes the map, rolls it up, and puts it in his back as he says, "Thank you, my good man. What time of day is it right now?"
I'd say it's about late afternoon, early evening.
Alright.
The sun is still up. It's standing rather low, but it's still up.
Zephyrus is gonna bid Kyle farewell and then go about helping the town and removing the bodies and throwing them in the ocean or whatever the fuck they're gonna do. Burn them. Whatever the fuck.
No, they're gonna burn them.
Alright, yeah, good. Better. So Zephyrus is gonna help with that.
May their bodies find peace.
Exlim's gonna go up to the most intact body he can find. He's gonna say,
This one isn't damaged enough.
he's gonna take one of his daggers, just repeatedly
Wow.
stab it.
Okay,
Wow.
that's good. That's enough. Okay, one more. No, Bartholomew, I don't care.
I'm beginning to question our group.
Excellent. That is not in good taste. You should not stab corpses.
There wasn't enough wounds on him.
Loot them instead. I'll make Aurora look away.
Bartholomew, I don't care about your opinion.
And for a moment, I had thought he might have made a good partner.
I am a very good partner, thank you. Bartholomew, I cannot stand you right now. Please shut up.
He sounds exactly as I'd imagine a flock of seagulls. Annoying, fluttering, hovering, and damned.
Well, you sound ugly, and you are.
Hey, Zor, can I roll an insight check?
On what?
For what?
On him.
Wow.
Honestly, I'm still not sure about insight on other players, but
I just
If
want to see if Aurora notices that he has a split personality bullshit thing going on. Because she saw him in the battle too.
I mean, it's pretty obvious.
I mean, if you want to make her do the role, I guess we can do that just to see if she actually sees it like that.
Oh shit, that's right. Your wisdom and Teddy's wisdom are swapped. Fuck. -1.
Oh god.
Hey, guess what?
At least it's not a natural.
He seems like a perfectly normal individual.
You look around trying to find the person called Bartholomew.
Your friend Bartholomew doesn't appear to be here.
Bartholomew is right here.
He's just gonna gesture to himself.
Is that your name?
What are you, stupid? I'm Exlim.
I am quite intelligent, actually. But
I am Exlim.
Gonna gesture to himself,
And this,
gesturing to himself again.
Bartholomew.
Is Axelin possessing a furblog named Bartholomew? Is Axelin a possessed spirit? Oh my
are you
god.
possessed?
What are you talking about? Why would you accuse such things of being possessed?
Perhaps twins, but like stuck in the same body.
What? There's nobody in my body but me.
Okay, well, this conversation is completely lost in Zephys, so after dealing with the bodies, he's going to head over to the general store.
I'm going to cut the dialogue a little bit there. They're being thankful. Like both of them thank you for the help. I thank you again for the help you did. And you do have now access to pretty much all of their wares.
Nice. Okay. I do have
Clean them out.
the bag of holding, kitchen knife, box of matches.
If you want to know what that entails, it mostly entails pretty much any kind of weapon you would like to buy.
Mm.
Do they have anything magical?
They might have a weapon +1. Or a few weapons +1.
Not interested in that. Okay. Well, any rings, any jewelry, anything of the sort?
No, they're mostly weapons. Pretty
Okay.
much only.
Oh,
With some armors in between, but
okay. Well, I kind of knew that.
Let's see. They have like a hooded lantern, maybe.
that they do.
Okay.
I mean, they are also a general store.
Yeah.
So, alright, what was it that I had to roll for the thing?
I just made you roll in that d20.
Yeah, but I think I remember you said that you might change the criteria or whatever.
The criteria which like I would change the threshold of the roll.
Okay. I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
10.
Fuck.
Okay, no, that's a little bit too low.
Okay.
Right. So how much is the hooded lantern?
Let's see. Well, thank you for not telling me anything, Roll20. I'd say 5 silver. Yeah, 5 silver sounds good.
Okay, so 5 silver for the hooded lantern. I'm not done shopping, so might as well just wait and see. Do they perhaps have handcuffs I can buy? Manacles, anything of the sort?
Kinky.
Yeah, I know, right?
They're looking at you a little bit confused, but they do have a pair of handcuffs.
Okay, how much for that?
Fucking Azure and handcuffs, man.
Shut up,
It's
it's very
silver.
useful.
No,
It's
Cole's
very
have
useful.
hair.
It's very
They
useful.
Okay, they're not in mint condition, by the way. They are a little bit. They're not brittle, but they've seen better times.
Get out of there. Stop it.
Okay, brittle,
So it's silver.
brittle. So a silver? Okay.
Yeah, yeah, and not really brittle, but yeah, not in mint condition, definitely.
This might not end well, but I want to try to strum a little ditty on my lyre. Lyre? Harp.
It's a lyra or a harp.
Lyra.
The harp is usually the big thing.
Okay.
And roll performance.
Just plucking the strings a bit.
I would
You
like.
get a decent melody going. Nothing that would move a crowd, but some people are enjoying it while they clean the blood off their clothes
Okay. Alright, so
and from the street.
I would like
Yes.
to buy a potion of healing.
Okay.
I would like to buy 10 sheets of paper. If they have any.
Okay. Okay.
an ink pen, and an ink bottle.
Can you quickly write that down? That seems to be a bigger.
I know. I had a shopping list ready, so I was like, yeah, here we go. Making sure we're ready for this travel business.
Okay, 10 sheets of paper, ink bottle, ink pen, a potion of heat,
Yes, ma'am.
healing pot. Okay. That's all?
And a flask of oil.
Okay.
So for those. And I would like to buy a little pouch to make sure that they all go in.
Can somebody go into the shop and buy me some health potions? I think they'll charge me more.
Okay, Zephys, since you guys did help the town and all, they actually did lower their prices for you for the health potions. Healing potion costs 50 gold. 10 sheets of paper cost 10 copper pieces. And the rest is 13 silver.
Okay, hold on. I'm writing this all down, making sure I got it all.
I can write it into the chat for you really quickly.
Cool. Sorry guys, it's shopping time.
You're good. I suppose I could go buy one more health potion. You can never have two.
There you go. Just
Are
with
we using 1 to 10 or 1 to 100 money system?
Okay, well then in that case I'm gonna buy 2 healing potions.
Sorry, Ghost, what do you mean?
Are we using 1 to 10 or 1 to 100 money system? We're using 1 to 100. So 100 copper is 1 silver, 100 silver is 1 gold.
We don't have a bank nearby to transfer money. Okay. That's probably gonna be my first thing in a city when we get there. Fuck.
We're going with the metric system.
What does that mean?
We're going with the proper mathematical system here. Never mind.
So, I don't have any silver or copper.
Aurora Eidolon's gonna hand you 200.
They also allow you to just pay 51 gold if you want.
That's what I was gonna do. Yeah, I'm gonna buy two healing potions though, so it's gonna be 101 gold.
Handed her what?
Okay, two healing potions. Okay, 101 gold, and they actually give you the chance.
200 gold for health potions, Gabby.
200 gold for health potions? Alright.
50 gold per health potion.
No, I'm handing Aurora to get health potions because I think that they're gonna charge me more if I go in.
He wants 4 health potions.
Okay, Azure, if you want, that's your change.
Alright. I'm gonna buy 4 health potions.
Okay, so
for
800.
Eidolon.
98 gold.
And 1 health potion for me.
That's 5 health potions, 250 gold.
And
Do they still have health potions after that?
They seem to have a few.
I paid.
I'm gonna buy 2.
Never had too many health potions.
That's another 100 gold.
Yeah.
You just fucking left this town rich as fuck.
Yeah.
No, you just left Gale and Pip rich as fuck.
The halflings deserve all the money. They helped us.
And also, you opened the borders for them to trade again, so they are really thankful.
Right, I'm gonna give the 4 health potions to Eidolon.
Thank you, horse lady.
You are quite welcome.
stop writing with pen. It's pissing me off.
Yeah.
I still want to ride you.
You may. She looks uncomfortable when she says it.
No, Bartholomew, I am not too big to ride her. I won't break her back.
I am quite capable of handling the weight.
Bartholomew, you're no fun. I just want to climb on the horse.
She looks around awkwardly.
Listen, Bartholomew, I'm very sick of your lip. You're lucky I can't get rid of you, Bartholomew.
Justice, Lion, how are you doing?
I look at Aurora and I whisper, "You know you can say no."
She looks at you like, very much, I can't.
Okay, so Exelim's gonna climb on her back. And then I just thought of this, so and then he's gonna take one of the half-eaten apples. He's gonna put it in front of her face and be like, "Good horsey, here you go, have an apple."
I believe that is offensive.
You see her ears are pinned back, but she's not bucking or anything. She just looks disgusted.
I'm going to take out the gloves that I used to pick up the shit with, and then I'm going to throw them at Axelim.
Roll to hit with. I think this is an honestly roll with proficiency. Like,
Okay.
guys.
I missed it.
Does that hit
Okay.
your AC?
No, I missed it.
Liz? Oh. I mean, okay.
I kind of put my hand against the apple, push it out of my face. It's fine. I'm not hungry.
Well, Bartholomew told me it was a bad idea anyways.
Right.
Not that I ever listened, Bartholomew.
Not that all of your company is enjoyable or anything, but you all must seriously consider what you must do in the future. I am going to take the night at the inn and then set out in the morning for North Star. Whatever you wish to do is up to you.
Aurora's gonna like lock arms with Justice, like, I'm ready, let's go.
Tu te inten.
The inn lets you stay for free, by the way.
Ooh, raising up in the party! Hell yeah! Zephys gets his own room and locks the door.
Aurora's like grabbing onto Justice's claws. We should share a room.
Share a room?
We can discuss about Tyr, and you can tell me about all your journeys and how he's helped you.
He looks kinda uncomfortable.
She just wants to talk about religion.
I'd rather get my own room.
Our room with
Nothing
you, horse
personal.
lady.
Oh, I couldn't possibly sleep on those beds. I would break them.
What, are we close to the inn, or?
We're
I
in the inn,
assume
I'm
you all
assuming we're
moved.
in.
Yeah.
Okay,
Unless you want to do something else.
Our room
Yeah.
with you, horse lady.
I want to speak with the person that's in charge of the inn.
Oh, Kyle, sure.
That. You may.
Oh boy, I've never shared a room with someone before.
She looks
Well,
sad.
except Bartholomew.
She looks less
Bartholomew's
sad.
not good company.
Okay, so you approach the barkeep. The owner?
Yeah.
Yeah.
May I help you?
Yes. This might seem like a strange favor that I would like to ask you, but by chance, is there a stump that you hack wood?
Yes, there is one in the yard, side yard, backyard. If you go out the inn, turn right, and go take the first turn right into the yard, the walled area. That's where we also receive our deliveries, or used to, and hopefully will again.
If you don't mind, could I use it?
What for?
His eye kinda twitches. Just hacking wood.
Okay. Sure. If you leave it in one piece.
He has a strange smile on his face, like he really wants to scream, but he just doesn't, and he just walks back and goes to it.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Zor!
Yes.
Zephyrus bought handcuffs, didn't he?
Yes.
Oh no. Okay. It's fine.
Kinky.
Rip.
The DM is not going to question the decisions of his players.
Especially not the healer. Listen, I have the safety of everyone in mind. We are getting a lot of handcuffs.
You kinky bitch.
Ooh, that's what I forgot to buy. I should have brought rope. I'll do that in the morning. Whatever. Zephyrus goes to bed for a long rest, please.
Whoever wants to, you only go to bed for a long rest.
Okay.
Oh,
Just
man.
take care of that.
And
He's gonna try to sleep.
okay.
What do people do at sleepovers, horse lady?
She's placing her blanket on the floor and then she is laying down in it. I'm not too sure. I've never had a sleepover before.
Oh, we're both first timers. How exciting!
Zor, can I roll for that thing again?
Sure.
Daddy.
Wow.
Really? Come on. One
No.
more.
Fine.
Sorry.
Why did he get
dropped something.
fainter and fainter when he did that?
How did you post that instead of a roll?
I
Match
dropped my vape on my keyboard. And it was on the numpad. It was on the numpad. Typed a bunch of stuff.
We get it, you vape.
No.
Lion's probably gonna spend either 1 or 2 hours on the stump, just hacking wood, and then he will go get the long rest since 6 hours, right?
If he doesn't
Sure.
hack wood every day, he'll turn into a werebear.
Roll me an athletics check.
So, Zor, did you say that was fine?
No, the 11 doesn't do
Shit.
that. If you want, I'll let you roll one more time.
I will definitely roll one more time. Daddy, please. There we go. Daddy.
Okay, yeah, that hits. That does it.
Maybe.
And Dorito, you manage to produce an okay amount of firewood.
So, Aurora, as you're looking over at Eidolon, he kind of shakes his head, and then he straightens his back from the heavy hunch that it's in, and he locks eyes with you, and he says,
Please help me.
Watch her ears drop.
I knew it. It's fucking demonic possession.
The face of horror on that horse lady's face.
You decided
Listen.
to bunk with him. You fucking...
Listen, I don't know how much time I have, but in the time I do, I'll tell you what I can. My name's Eidolon. I'm possessed by an imp named
Sorry, it cracks me up that it's an imp.
By an imp named Bartholomew. He has control of my body most of the time, and he calls me Bartholomew, and it drives me fucking insane, and I can't stand it anymore.
Bartholomew!
How do I get it out?
How did I get
Bartholomew, I told you, you're not allowed to talk!
I'm sleeping through this. I'm sleeping through this. I'm sleeping through this.
I'm hugging my bag and I'm like, it's fine.
I'm not waking
Nothing
up for
happened.
anything. I'm getting
Nothing's
my long
wrong. You
rest.
saw nothing. You saw nothing, horse lady.
Fuck this Halloween guy.
He's gonna take out one of his daggers. He's gonna point it at you.
You saw nothing, horse lady.
Of course.
Well,
Now, who am I?
Excellent.
And am I possessed?
Got him.
Yes.
Wrong answer.
She's like holding the bag in front of her face, like, don't stab me, bro. As a paladin, I am not allowed to lie.
Well, you better learn how to lie. This dagger's going to meet your throat.
Silence, it doesn't count as lying.
If you tell anyone...
And then he's gonna flop down and fall.
well, I assume all of you head to bed, more or less successful, depending on your situation.
I'm gonna roll up my blanket, take out my spear, and I'm going to leave the room.
Can I roll to see if he can catch her walking out?
What do you mean catch? Like physically catch, or
Like no, just like wake up and notice that she's walking out.
Sure, perception roll.
Perception.
By the way, you would know where Zephyr's room is. He would have told you.
Okay, yes, because she's a horse and she's really loud when she walks on wood. Yes, you do catch her walking out.
He immediately jolts up.
Where are you going, horse lady? I thought we were having over.
She's like, has tears in her eyes. I have to use the bathroom.
Then why did you pack up all of your stuff?
Because I was going to pee myself out of fear.
Okay.
Flops back and falls asleep.
I do a quick prayer.
You know where Zephyr's room is.
But he locked the door.
Yeah, but you can knock.
But he's
I'm
sleeping.
just gonna walk out. And she's like hugging the blanket to her.
Oh.
I promised myself I would never show fear.
How late is it in the night when this is happening?
Pretty early, I think.
I think early night. Moon's rising, barely.
So I think Lion would still be awake.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking, because maybe I can just come in and be like, what are you doing outside?
He probably hears me trotting around. My dexterity is like so fucking.
I mean, if you don't do a stealth roll, he will definitely hear you trotting around.
Yeah.
Probably the entire inn will hear you.
Justice is sleeping peacefully through all of this.
Same.
Well, I guess I am used to sleeping outside.
No.
Get a grip
Didn't
on
Lion
her.
come across her?
I don't know. He hasn't poked his head out or anything.
Lion, what are
I
you
was
doing?
asking if I don't know if this is like between the 2 window of hour when I was outside.
It is.
I
You just
know.
said it is.
If you want, you can come in on that. Like walk in on it.
Aurora pacing.
Probably. I wish if she's just waiting there like all this time and she's just sitting
talking to
outside.
herself. She's talking to herself out loud.
So
do
yeah,
you
so he
wanna
probably
enter-
just comes back inside with like the axe over his shoulder and he's like,
Oh, hot daddy. I mean.
You can either interrupt her, or you can listen in on her.
no, he's the kind of people that just would walk like really close and he's like, what are you doing outside?
She's like, she's got her spear in her hands, like, oh, Lion. I couldn't sleep in that room.
He squints.
Better fucking hope Zephys doesn't find out about
Excellent.
this. He's gonna fucking kill X.
Exlim could literally
just
crush him in
strange.
his hands.
Oh, we'll fucking see about that, bitch.
Based on size, he could.
You're just
He's
medium.
a big boy. You can see that her legs are trembling a bit.
Do you have a room?
Not anymore.
He walks past you, but he motions like they come with me.
Follow.
He just opened the door to my room and he just put the axe like to the side of my bed and he just sit there for a while.
She puts the blanket down and lays on it. Do you have a family?
His expression immediately changes. Yes, yes, I do. They're back at home.
She like passed the blanket, not like motioning for you to come here, but like kind of like toying with it. I'm lucky to have you.
He doesn't know how to respond.
Why did you
Oh.
leave home?
Well, back where I'm from, and he still points at the tattoos, my tribe isn't really in the best position. Fighting for survival is a normal thing. You just maybe wake up and there's raiders on your camp and you just gotta kill them all, but it just kinda happens. I'm here because I heard that there are enough riches in this continent to suffice what my tribe might need to prosper. So I was sent by my warlord here.
Aurora's kind of toying with her fingers, like examining her fingertips and stuff. Her eyes are sad. I used to be part of a tribe. I know what it's like to fight to survive. But they're gone now.
What happened?
She looks at the brand. People are cruel. But there are good people too. Those who need protecting. And then there are people like you who do the protecting.
He looks at his axe. It depends on the perspective. I have done bad things in the eyes of others, of course, but only for my own good. Well,
Aurora's face kind of twists into disgust. We've all been there.
why did you decide to come?
To spread the word of Tyr. he saved my life. His followers saved my life. And a few others too. I just want to return the favor.
As long as it keeps you moving forward, it's a noble cause. He finds it hard to say that.
Sometimes he talks to me. So I know he's real.
Maybe you're just a crazy bitch.
Maybe I'm possessed by an imp.
There's a reason he's possessed by an imp. You'll find out eventually.
Is it morning yet?
Yes.
I would say actually before you wake up that this is where we are going to end the session. Because
Aw, we still have 20 minutes.
yes, but I did what I wanted to do for today.
Can't we
He's like,
just RP the morning out so we might find out if Excellent did something?
Oh, she's not gonna say shit. She's fucking scared.
She said she wasn't a liar, though.
Good.
Not
okay,
talking
we-
isn't lying.
Mhm.
Okay, we're gonna do that. But give me a quick be right back. I want to be there.
Okay.
I need a DM break. Just a small
There's one thing I hate when I'm trying to pick out Lion, is that I keep slipping into Riam and making him soft, and Lion is not soft.
Keep my name fun.
Sophisticated Zephys is hard to do. Tiny bird boy. He will just tell you straight up what is up, okay? Just no turnarounds. Open. He is overly. Well, he's not.
Oh, my legs.
He might be like 98% honest with what's going on around him, with what other people are doing and shit, and what is happening with him. Like, he's pretty honest about shit, man.
I fucking. There's these vows I have to take as a paladin, and if I break them, I might lose my powers.
Yeah, you
So
will lose all of your
I
powers.
can't lie. I'm not allowed to.
You can bend the rules.
Yeah, I can tell like little lies, or I can withhold truths. But if I just straight up lie out of self gain and stuff, that's a no.
That's why back then when we first played D&D and I was playing, forget his name now.
Poopy man.
That other Dragonborn that was like good. Let's just say good. That's why I tried to keep him to every rule. I would not do anything strange. I would keep it. I would look away from kills. And I was like, I can't.
I know. Anytime Exilum does something bad, I'm like, yes. But Aurora's like, no.
I just want you
Why
guys
she
to
keep
know
stopping
I
him
have
because-
zoomed on into heavenly degrees on Lion's face because hot damn, that boy is a snack.
I know, right?
Oh, what a snack that is! Oh my god!
What a
Stop
hunk!
moving him! Stop! No, I said stop moving.
Keep moving him.
No,
Move him all over.
no. Ooh!
Oh, Sormac.
Yes.
Look at that big boy.
That jawline.
Mine looked at-
Holy fuck.
It seems that overnight I got bigger.
I go hard and fast.
Aurora's gonna like look over at the axe. Were you chopping wood?
Yes.
this time of night?
Yes.
Were you chopping wood? Long pause. Yes.
Yes.
He got wood in the middle of the
May I
night.
ask why?
Ah, he sighs. We got trapped, and I wasn't able to do anything. That doesn't usually happen, so that gets me angry, and I need to blow some steam off, if you catch my drift.
Her wrist hands back on her spear.
All of these people are
Zephyrus
crazy.
is glad he got knocked out because now he knows he got under the other skin, and it's great. It's so great, guys. I have so bad plans for this fucker.
He's gonna die.
I'm gonna buy so much peanut butter. I'm gonna buy so much peanut butter.
Oh,
Oh.
I'm a slippery boy.
Isn't morning yet.
I have to say though, I'm still happy that you guys didn't actually do things that would have actually angered him enough. Oh,
People have the tendency of saying that things feel warmer when I'm angry, so I'm trying to stop that.
Oh, damn, they do.
She blushes.
This is all Azure speaking. Zephyrus does not feel this way.
I would imagine.
or maybe if he actually sees him in action, he will too.
When you say you have a family, you mean a wife, right?
Wow, she's coming on him quick.
Will you fuck the horse?
Check yes
Don't
or
say that.
no.
Check
Make
yes
the big
or hell
strong
yes.
babies together.
So,
I do not. I'm a single son. My family just consists of my dad and my mother.
Her eyebrows shoot up.
He's single.
Globetrotter's the worst version of Skywalker. So,
I'm glad you noticed.
it is.
oh, that was on purpose.
It is.
Everything I do is a pun.
Oh, she's not as bad as me, though. Don't worry, I drive Zormak crazy. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. Just wait till you figure out Lee and his fiance. God, you're gonna kill me.
It's
Oh
gonna
my
be-
god, Azure, I swear to fuck.
Hello?
It's
Hello?
always
Sorry.
good.
Morning yet.
You continue.
Well, I'm going to go to bed now.
He's not.
You should rest. We did fight.
After all that chopping, I say that I'm tired.
Chopping.
Why are these two so awkward? Go to bed.
Either fuck or go to bed. Jesus.
Look, lust is not on the list of devotion things.
I mean, I wouldn't blame you.
Her only two options right now are lion and justice.
Like if that was a cookie
Wow.
on my screen right now, oh, I would eat that cookie up like a fucking heartbeat.
So yeah, I guess we both sleep.
Yeah, she sleeps. She sleeps like the horse body is of course laying down, but her hands are crossed in her lap, and with her eyes closed and her head down. Looks like she's meditating.
Okie dokie. Well, when Zephys wakes up, he's going to meditate.
Meditate.
I would like to do.
Okay. By the way, you all get a long rest, just to make sure.
I would like I would like to do another roll for when he wakes.
Okay. Okay.
I have a plan if it succeeds. Hey, Daddy.
That hits.
Okay, he's gonna jump up out of bed, fucking sprint full speed out of the inn, and look for somebody on the street, and first person he finds, he's gonna scream,
Holy water! Do you have holy water?
The person you actually get is Pip, who is very out early to get stuff. Oh, what's happening?
I listen. I don't have a lot of time. I just need holy water. Is there any holy water?
Oh, you
Please.
don't have any. But weren't you on the way with a priest or something?
I just need holy water.
I don't have any.
Is there?
Is he making like a huge ruckus on the street?
I'd say so. That
Sounds like it.
Zephys is going to sigh and make his way outside.
I love the fact that fucking oh my god, you're so stupid. Paladins can create holy water.
Yeah, I mean that's.
Once Pip is proven useless, he's gonna fucking run back to the inn.
And almost run into Zephys, who's opening the door to leave.
Okay, Jeff.
Oh,
Do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? Do I want to do this? Fucking roll a dexterity saving throw. Because you are tiny and that is a medium-sized giant book running right
Oh,
towards.
good morning, America. The day greets you with beauty. Lovely.
Nice.
Nice.
I'd say that was, yeah, that
I
works.
just sidestep out of the way as he barrels through, and I just, oh, you.
He's gonna fucking run upstairs, shouting, "Does anybody have holy?"
Axelin, what's the problem?
Just give me holy water. I don't have time to explain.
I'm going to, I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him.
I of course jolt up at the sound of his voice. You hear a very loud noise from the lion's room.
Excellent. You need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Yes, I was about to say that too.
My wisdom.
Fuck! Why?
Oh,
I grab my spear and I look out the door.
Damn, Excellent is woke AF right now.
I swear if it's him, I'm gonna kill him.
Let's not jump to conclusions.
Okay.
It's probably him.
I get up and I grab my axe.
For the love of God, somebody get me holy water quick.
What is your issue?
I don't have time.
I can make you holy water.
Do it now.
It takes an hour to prepare. I need.
I don't have an hour.
What is the
I need powdered
problem?
silver.
What is happening?
Okay. Let me calm down. My name is Axelim. I am a proud
We know this.
warrior.
We do not know this.
I'm a proud warrior who is possessed by an imp.
Ah. That actually clears up a lot. Say no more.
Please get him out of
And
me!
I'm going to cast Protection from Evil on him.
Oh my! I need to look that up.
It's until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against apparitions, celestials, elements, fae, fiends, and undead.
Oh, I have that spell prepared too.
Oh.
Constantly, actually.
Wow, you
I
didn't
mean,
even think
it
about doing
is.
that.
Oh, the target
It
can
is-
be
that they're
frightened
fake.
or possessed by them.
Do you have the necessary holy? Oh wait, you have. You can use a focus. Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
if the
You
target
have a
is
focus,
already
right?
charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect.
I mean, he isn't technically possessed right now. I think.
But
Yeah,
it's concentration.
this
It's
is the big-
concentration. So
Yeah,
as long as I'm concentrating, he's protected.
yeah. I would say that. I would say that works. Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Well, you're good.
For 10 minutes, you're good.
Well, no, it's duration is 10 minutes, but I can just keep casting
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, you are gonna use your actions though, and it is a first level spell, so your spell slots.
For now, so we can get the story out of him. So Zephys just holds his hand out like a golden light as he's just protecting you, and he says, "Now give us the story."
You
Can,
have 10 minutes.
Can we get out of the hallway first?
Yes.
By the way, I don't know how much time you guys need, but I have a lot of time, so take your time
Okay.
if you want.
I'm gonna say Lion's room is nearby, so we're gonna move into his room. Can we have music?
Fine.
He's gonna sit on one of the beds and let out a long sigh.
Zephys sits next to you, hand still outstretched as he concentrates on the spell. It's just...
It feels good to have control of my body for once.
Do not get too used to it. You have 10 minutes to explain, and I would get to explaining.
Ah, shit. Okay. Well, I'll try and keep it short. I was a proud warrior in my clan, and then one day I was captured by a warlock, and he tried to bind his imp familiar to me, and then somehow the imp ended up gaining control over my body and killing the warlock. And now, most of the time, it controls my body and calls me Bartholomew.
How long have you been possessed?
Ah, God, I couldn't even tell you. I can't even tell you how many towns that I'm banned from because of this thing.
You were almost banned from horseback riding.
This thing has caused countless atrocities using my body. One day I will purge it and I will kill it. I was hoping that maybe by drinking holy water I could dispel it from my body.
It is always worth a try, my good man.
Hence the frantic screaming and running.
I could help you with that, but I would need powdered silver. 25 gold. Powdered silver.
In the spell description, it doesn't list the price, so you don't only need a focus for holy water.
For ceremony, I
It's
think.
ceremony.
Of a ceremony.
We gotta
It's a
perform
1 hour
an
ritual.
exorcism.
Yeah. I'd have to touch him. It's a 1 hour ritual. I can also
Wait,
do
sorry,
other
which
benefits.
which spell exactly? Sorry. Or
Ceremony.
yeah. So
I can do it weddings. I can do funerals.
there we have it. Okay.
I can bless water.
You said it would take an hour for you to bless the waters.
Yes.
By then, he'll probably have control of me again. You're not gonna have an easy time getting that holy water on him, especially when he can observe everything that's going on right now.
Well, we
Yes.
could restrain you now, and whenever we have to use the holy water and you selfies can use the spell again.
How convenient. And Zephys pulls out the handcuffs and hands them to you, Justice, and says, "Will you do the honors, my good man?"
Aurora's backing up.
Exilum's gonna eye the handcuffs. He's gonna be like,
Are you sure that I can't just immediately break those with my big beefy muscles?
I give you the handcuffs. Put them on.
Does anyone have any rope?
Did you put them on?
yeah.
And I pull out another set of handcuffs.
Oh Jesus.
I like how
To his legs!
Lion
To
is
his
just,
legs!
You as
To
well.
his legs!
To the legs, okay, yeah.
I like how Lion's just standing there, like watching this going down, and she's like, "What?"
Well, this is kind of humiliating.
Does anyone have any rope? Speak up now.
I don't.
My
I
brother's
do have 50 feet of help and rope.
Would you mind sparing it for this endeavor? I would really hate to lose this one.
We take out the rope and start tying Axel up.
he's gonna look down at Zephys beside him. He's gonna be like,
I'm so sorry for everything he says.
His ear twitches and he's like, I will be extremely pleased to purge him from you.
I.
"Oh hey, my burglar's pack has some rope."
Do you have... Thank you for reminding me, Liz. Do you have anything on you that would be convenient for him to help you break out of?
They do.
Something like a blade,
Or a
something
lockpick.
Do
like.
you have any weapons on you?
I don't think a lockpick works on hempen rope, which you would have to loosen before the handcuffs.
Yeah.
I assume.
Zephys is asking you if you have any weapons on you, bro.
I've got a sword, some daggers, short bow.
Okay. Well, Zephys is gonna take those. He's gonna... What do you have? You have a short sword? Just to make sure.
A short bow and 2 daggers.
Cool. He's just gonna stuff those on himself, as he says. Actually, then he's gonna take the short sword and hold it out to Justice, and he says, just so it's not just one of us he goes after, in case he does break out.
I take it.
Okay, and you give the short sword, and he's gonna give the short bow to Aurora.
I take it. Short bow.
Okay, and the 2 daggers he has himself. And he pauses, and he's got sort of like something, like something very, very satisfied crosses his visage, and he says, and just to make absolutely sure that if he does escape with yourself, my good man, how much do you favor your coin purse?
How much do I favor coin? How much would he favor coin being
Yeah.
possessed for so long?
If you do not overly feel attached to it at the moment, one of us can hold on to it until we purge the imp from you. He seems very attached to it. And keeping it amongst
That's
us.
probably best. Like I can buy anything in this state anyway.
There's the good spirit. And Zephys is gonna take the coin purse and give it to Lion. Good luck getting it back, bitch.
I should warn you, he's a lot more crafty than he might look.
And there are 4 of us and 1 of him. Regardless of how crafty he is, he's not going anywhere, my good friend.
At that moment, Arno is also gonna come out of his room. Finally. What is going on?
My good man.
I don't know.
He just walks into a room with the dude fucking tied up and
It's excellent though. To him, that would seem normal. Let's be honest
He
here.
is. He is a little bit confused, but at the same time, he's like, mm-hmm.
This seems about right.
Yeah.
It's simply a troublemaker we've got. We're dealing with it. Don't worry.
So you finally recognized him as a troublemaker?
We've recognized him and are putting him through rehabilitation. By showing him the wondrous hand of Akadi and the graceful love of Tyr. Should you join us, you will also be subject to such light. Would you like to?
I'm going to watch. This might be interesting.
I have a book that I can recite for you, word for word. It will take 3 hours.
Jesus Christ.
We are all here to listen to the wonderful words of the god himself.
I'm trying to persuade him to go away.
Yeah, can we roll persuasion to make him go away? Like, that's what we were supposed to do. I was trying to make it seem really uninteresting.
I mean, you are talking to a kind of priest, so he is actually
Damn it,
interested
I
in
didn't know he
this.
was a priest.
Well, certainly not the class priest, which doesn't even exist, but you know.
Can I roll
But I think he
persuasion?
did.
Wait, go
I
away.
am pretty sure he
rolled a
introduced
20.
himself as such.
Well,
I'm
it's more of
pretty
just like 3 hours of reading. Does he really want to?
He hasn't heard worse.
Door, I rolled a 20 in persuasion.
Why do you want him to go?
Because we don't want
Yeah.
to interfere.
He's not gonna interfere. He's just going to watch.
Well, if
Why
you're
would he
only going to
interfere? He
watch-
doesn't. He doesn't like Excellent either that much.
If you're only
like,
going
the-
to watch,
the-
I'm going to ask you to stay your hand and stay your mouth while we focus.
He's gonna go to one of the corners of the room and just leans into it.
Is he dressed in priestly attire?
Not the kind of priestly attire you would expect. As he turns his, he's in his. He still doesn't have boots. He's in his white pants, and he still wears his black woolen jacket. And
Can
as
I
he turns his back
identify
to
him?
you,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
you see a how do you call that? A stitching? Do you call that a stitching if you have a pattern worked
Yeah.
into your clothes? Okay.
A symbol.
A big on his back, over the entire back of the wound jacket, there is a big symbol or emblem of a white flame.
So
I roll
can
to
I
see if I
identify
recognize
him as a priest?
I believe those
You
with
can-
religion would identify him as a priest.
Yes.
but-
Yes, you can roll religion if you want.
Religion is garbage, so let's see.
All right, I rolled a 19.
Big relation.
I'm huge on
Oh,
religion.
hey.
Both of you have never heard or
Oh.
seen this this religion.
The religious people, like,
Neither of you, all three of you.
Zephyrus is too focused on making sure that Axelum stays out of, or Bartholomew stays out of Axelum's body.
Like, like this symbol doesn't ring any bells. If at all, you would assume that it is home to this continent.
He's in a gang.
I hug my I don't even know how to fucking say this thing. Cartouche?
What the fuck is that?
How is it
It's-
spelled?
It's cart, ouch, and then E.
Cartouche,
French.
that doesn't
Yeah.
that doesn't sound wrong. Cartouche.
Cartouche,
Yeah.
according to
It's-
Google.
It's
Cartouche.
it's pretty much
makes sense.
you know, a bunch of papers that tell me my orders by my god. That's what she was
Yeah.
going to read to him. As a vizier. Visor? This
Okay.
word.
Religion.
That's what she is.
Alright.
Vizier.
By now, I imagine it's been 10 minutes, and the concentration
Yes.
spell breaks.
Yes.
Oh, you let me out of these bonds!
You're going to lose.
Just in
recast
case. Just in case I take out a crowbar.
Bartholomew's. Can Bartholomew roll to try and break free?
I can tell you right now that you would have to do multiple very high rolls to get out of the rope, and each
He
individual.
wants to try, anyways.
Fine. How do you
What
want
if-
to get out of the rope?
He's just gonna try and fucking break it with force of pulling his arms apart.
Your shackled arms. Okay.
Yes. Yes.
You
Then roll me athletics with disadvantage.
Athletics advantage.
you wouldn't happen to have any
Eight.
powdered
Yeah.
silver on you, would you?
Negative. Bartholomew, that is who you are. You
I am
scrupulous-
excellent!
No, address yourself as you will, and not as someone.
This is my body!
It is not.
I earned it!
You
It's
did not.
my body!
You have your own body, and we'd all be quite pleased to meet you in person.
You'll pay for tying me up!
Actually, we do not fear little you. You should be more feared of what Axelum will do to you once you are out.
I'm not afraid of Bartholomew!
Just now, as you speak, we can have a plan to perform an exorcism. And you will be released. It's a scoop of
I won't let you!
You have no choice in this matter.
Let me out!
What
No.
was the priest guy's name again?
Arnold.
I don't know.
Ardno.
I don't know.
I have a
no.
proposal for you and you alone, Bartholomew.
I am excellent!
And you will not hear my proposal until you acknowledge you are Bartholomew. And you will sit in those ropes and those handcuffs and those chains.
If I agree, will you let me out?
Negative.
Then why should I agree?
Because it's the meaning between your life and a very swift end to it.
It's like Lyra and Edward's mom had a heartbeat baby.
I like how I know his name, but Lion is just like Bird Boy.
I really don't like you, bird.
And I don't enjoy you, and neither do any of these very scary individuals in this room. I am very much sure you are aware of the spears, the axes, and the swords we all carry at the moment. You are weaponless and powerless and binded. I would not be making such accusations in this room.
Fine. I'm Bartholomew.
Good, we're making progress.
What is your stupid proposition, bird?
You leave Axelum's body.
Or we can force you out. Painfully.
And you will die.
Well, not exactly sure how to leave. But I have too much fun in this body. It's so big and strong.
But wouldn't
And
you
it can
like
turn
a smaller
invisible.
body?
I
Hello?
like this body. I don't want to
Okay.
give it up.
So you are submitting yourself to death.
You won't get rid of me easily.
No. It'll be suffering, painful, searing, burning pain. I pity
For you.
The light is my home, Nakari is her grace, and I will take great joy in watching she suffocate you.
Bah, you people and your gods.
Aurora, I'm feeling quite gracious today and want to learn a bit about Tyr. Could you read us for 3 hours, please?
No.
Lion immediately eyes the door.
Lion, would you please go purchase that silver powder for her? And any other holy effects she may require for the ritual.
Absolutely.
Tyr,
Let me out.
also known as the Maimed God, was a
I'm
lofty
leaving.
good greater deity of law and justice and part of the triad.
Shut up, shut
His
up,
dogma
shut
was
up.
So we can end right there, Zor, if you want, because that's what we're going to be doing for the next 3 hours.
Look, we can do a time skip. That's no problem.
Okay. Well, we're probably only going to make her read until Lion comes back with the effects, and then have Aurora start the
Yeah.
ritual.
Yeah.
Lion, if you go to Pip and Gale, do you tell them why you need that stuff, or do you just ask for it?
No, I just asked for it.
Okay, that will be
It's
that's
worth
actually-
25 gold.
yeah, definitely for 125 gold. And they're handing it to you very carefully and very cautiously and very suspicious. It's not every day that someone buys 25 gold worth of silver powder.
Shit ton of
She's just
silver,
going to
bro.
snort it right in front of them on the counter.
This is the reason D&D uses a 1 to 10 instead of 1 to 100 system.
I know, right?
Okay.
But I prefer my 1 to 100.
So it's just 35 gold, right?
Yes.
25 gold.
Okay, I open Axelon purse.
And I just say because you don't get like a giant heap of silver powder, because it had to be turned into powder. There is a lot of work cost in it, so you get a heap of a necessary size though.
Okay.
As long as it's enough to do a ceremony.
It is. For the sake of this, it is.
Is that everything?
How much is the total cost since he's taking eggs?
25 gold?
Yes. The silver, 25 gold of powdered silver for ceremony.
I didn't even
Which will
know
be
he was
consumed.
using Exelim's money. That's wonderful.
I mean,
The whole
it's his
time
body.
that Aurora is reading, he's just going,
I'm getting to the best part.
2 hours in. No.
2 hours in, he's still screaming. He
Tyr
hasn't even
lost
taken a
his
breath.
right hand, took his of the chaos hound, and his eyes were put out by Lord Ale.
Can you put on some music?
Wait, is that playing? Oh god damn it!
Don't
Oh,
forget to loop it, Zor.
I
Yeah, you need
swear I
to
looped
loop
it.
it. You need to loop it.
Loop de loop. Fuck. I don't actually have. I didn't expect an exorcism. I don't have music for this. Fuck
I'm
it.
prepared for everything.
This is worse
There
than
you
death.
go.
I hate religion. It's boring.
Tyr killed Helm in a duel 1384 DR. When he mistakenly taken Helm had stolen Timora's heart, it was suspected that Cyric had a hand in this.
And at that moment, Lion comes back.
Oh, it's just the book.
Thank God! She finally shut up!
It is odd that you are thanking God when God himself will be judging you momentarily. Aurora, do you have everything in order?
Your God's a fake!
You're about to feel how real my God is.
Holy fuck, that line was so raw. Holy
Jesus.
fuck!
Jeez. Do I need to leave again?
I hope Tyr's ass is lubed because I'm about to fuck it!
Aurora,
She blinked.
please begin.
Oh,
And
okay.
just to make sure, because I really don't care, I'm going to try. Well, no. How long does the thing last?
Holding or
No, the ritual, Gabby.
The ritual takes 1 hour to
Okay,
get
never
ready.
mind. Never mind. Never mind.
It's instantaneous when I use it.
Is there
1 hour
any
and
way
10
I
minutes
can
if-
just knock him out?
If you use it as a ritual.
Well,
I
yes.
mean, you guys have weapons.
I
you
know, I
can-
know, I have my
And
own-
I'm tied up.
I know, but like,
Ghost.
just because I can use the butt of my. Oh, I have a mace.
Yeah.
Ghost.
I mean,
Slayer.
also, I just want to say, sorry if I'm interrupting, but you can deal non-lethal damage with any weapon.
Okay.
So,
Since he's tied up, do I
Okay.
have to roll to hit when he's tied up?
Can Lion just grapple him and just choke him out?
Well, I was just gonna knock him out.
Put him in a headlock.
So wait, because you're gonna hold him for an hour, bruh?
No, just like choke him enough until he goes unconscious.
Holy fuck! Okay.
Jesus.
I was just gonna knock
He
him out.
shares
but
a body.
Go ahead, choke him out. That's kind of hot.
You're hurting Exilum too.
You're getting choked by lions. Stop complaining.
What did you wanna say, Gabby?
I mean, I don't mean just like choke him, like holding your hands to his neck. I know, just like pulling him.
I
just
just
know.
something about the
oh,
ritual.
by the way, sorry,
so-
Ghost, did you want to say something? If I
This is
walk
my
over
first
there?
time using a ritual spell, so if there's something you want to tell me about it.
Rituals take 10 minutes. If the casting time is 1 hour, then the ritual for it will be 1 hour and 10 minutes. That's what I wanted to say.
Okay.
Doesn't really matter for this time.
Okay, so I'm guessing lion chokes out.
All right. Does
Uh,
anyone have a vial of water?
I'm still gonna make you roll athletics.
Athletics?
Okay.
If you're choking him with your strength, yes.
Let me see. Do I have a vial
But
of
you,
water?
you do get advantage.
Hey, dude.
Oh, I have a water skin. That counts.
Okay. I was about to say Zephyrus would go downstairs. Stop moving. No, I want to look at
Exilum
him.
also has.
Yes, but I wanted to get him back from Arno. I wanted to have him.
Okay,
free.
good. Look how perfect. I'm so zoomed in on this fucker right now.
He's just kinda like he puts his arm around his neck and he's behind him and he just kinda choke him out and he's like looking at everybody and he's just he'll shut up eventually.
While he's being choked, he's struggling and he's like,
I did not consent to this. I did not consent.
Roll
I
a
just
consti-
discovered something about myself.
No.
Oh no!
Are you still struggling or not?
no, he's
Oh,
not
no.
struggling anymore.
I choke him harder.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
I just discovered something about myself.
No.
I threw my spear between your legs.
Excellent's never gonna have a child.
I didn't say I hit him. I just threw it like, stop that.
Choke me, daddy.
Is he unconscious?
He's unconscious and he has a tent in his pants.
Aurora, start the ritual immediately.
I pull my arm away. He better lose it before I cut it off.
Let's calm down. Let's still Axelum.
Holy
Be
fuck.
careful, Lion. Rigor
I'll
mortis
be
might
honest though,
set in.
Oh no.
I'll be honest, Axelum is absolute mood.
Unconscious with a boner.
Yeah.
Me every day.
That's the epic
Wait,
of
what?
good first date right there.
I start the ritual.
Okay. Zephy's gonna
Uh,
get up and move to the door and keep an eye on it to make sure no one interferes.
Okay. I guess I'll roleplay it out since it doesn't really tell you how the ritual happens. But I'm gonna take the powdered silver, open my water skin, and start like pinching it into the water as I'm chanting words from my croupier. Croupier. However the fuck you say it. and it begins to glow brighter and brighter. And I do that for an hour.
How exciting.
Yeah.
I know. Complete concentration on this
Zephys
little
seems
vial.
satisfied. He just sits cross-legged in front of the door, just kind of happily smiling as he says, "Think on the bright side, my good men. We won't ever have to hear that voice again."
I mean,
That's just assuming the ritual succeeds.
Hmm. So once she's done, she puts the cap on it, and you see it just like jolt with energy. I think that's good.
And because I did a ritual, it doesn't consume my spell slot.
Dab.
Now all we have to do is get him to drink it, right?
Just force it down his throat. Aurora, I believe this final act should be to you.
She cracks her neck to the side and walks over.
If you would have woken up by now, it's been an hour.
I mean, you have been basically choked into unconsciousness. I'd say no.
Okay.
I made sure.
Oh God, I'm
You
I
made
jealous.
grab
sure.
him by the
I'm
hair.
jealous.
Choke me, daddy. I grab him by the hair.
Gabby! Don't
Choke
ever
me,
do that
Daddy.
again.
Aurora has such a soothing voice. It's so nice. And whenever she speaks,
Okay, come on.
I grab him by the hair and I pull his head back so his mouth opens. And I just force the vial into his mouth and pour it back.
Lion is suddenly interested.
Whoa. What? What?
Wow.
Excuse me? Can
Do
you
I
do
see
that? I'm
another-
gonna fucking. You guys are kink shaming.
Lion's like
Dude, is-
assertive.
Is that your ex, or are you just happy to see this happening?
Wow. Zephys,
I thought you were done,
displeased
Chopper.
upon
Okay.
all of you monsters.
You are pouring the holy water into his mouth,
Yes.
and I actually, you might hate me for doing this, but I want Liz to roll a wisdom save with disadvantage. Just to be sure. We never know. Oh,
Oh no.
Disadvantage, disadvantage. Yes!
oh my fucking god. Oh, it was
Fuck that 21. Fuck that 21. Fuck that 21.
It's a good thing you told me disadvantage.
Yes, I did. Because I almost expected this, because I had to make this fucking roll up and I made 20 the hit.
And I went one over.
Okay, you if you want, you may play how Excellent gets expelled.
You mean Bartholomew?
Me, Bartholomew.
The
Look.
plot twist, Exelin gets expelled.
Oh my god, I would be so fucking pissed. We're stuck
we have
with
a
him
little
forever.
Oh gosh, how would this happen?
Make
Okay,
it flashy.
so
Make it.
I would imagine he would come.
so after the holy waters down his throat, his eyes jolt open, and he's like, or he starts screaming bloody murder. He's
Music to my ears.
and Exelim's fucking flopping all over the place. Zeph is, if you're still on the bed, you need to get off.
Okay, he's over by the table or the
Okay, good.
the door.
Okay, good. Because he would be getting hit by Exelim's body right now if he was still on the bed. So he's fucking flopping all over the place, screaming like a fucking dying cow cat.
I don't know, he's just in the room like, what the fuck?
Let's see. How can I and you see you see two little horns starting to slowly poke out of his chest. It's like it's phasing out. It's not like ripping out, it's just phasing out.
She's burster.
And then slowly the head starts to come out, and the screaming now moves from Egg's mouth
It's
to
a
the
boy!
creature.
Wow.
Exilum is now fully aware of what's going on, looking at this imp head slowly rising out of his chest. And he looks at it, he goes, "Ah!" And then eventually fucking Bartholomew plops out on the floor. Little hairy imp, tiny little horn, pointed ears.
I'm going to remain in front of the door.
Yes, you are faced with Bartholomew, an imp, a tiny fiend with blood red skin. He's tiny, but he is very, very fiendish looking.
Somebody hand me one and untie me.
Do as the man says. It's his kill.
Is this for? I think it's reversal.
I was about to say it's reversible.
I'm on the other side of the room, so I can't give him his dagger, so Aurora or Justice, give him his weapons.
All I have is his
I
bow.
undo the handcuffs and I untie him and give him his short sword.
I give him the short bow.
He's gonna toss the short sword around in his hands, feeling out its weight.
This'll do nice.
He's gonna stand Bartholomew. Bartholomew's gonna be staring up at him.
Bartholomew, we've had so many good times together. You won't kill me, right?
And Exil's gonna look down at him, stern, pissed off look on his face.
Oh, I'm loving this.
Let's see. I need to think of a cool one-liner. Hold on. I can't think of a cool one-liner. You know what? Speech time it is.
You take control of my body. You parade around like it's your murdering, stealing, doing whatever you find fun. And then you ask me for mercy. I'm not one for mercy.
And he's gonna bring the blade down on.
I'm not even gonna make you roll. Tell me what you're doing.
How do you want to do this?
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
He's holding the sword. At first he's holding it like upside down. You know, like you know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
Like
His
he's stabbing
hands on
motion.
the hilt and it's upside down with the pointy bit pointing at Bartholomew. He's gonna raise it far above his head and pierce it right through Bartholomew. And he's gonna pull it out, and he's gonna do it again. And he's gonna pull it out, do it again.
And every
again.
single time,
And again.
Bartholomew just screams in agony at the assault.
Bartholomew, we were friends!
I am not bound to you.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Lion is more interested.
Wow.
Ah, this kicking.
Zephyrs
This-
and Lion are like, I'm glad I got out of bed today.
And when Bartholomew finally ceases, he's gonna stop. Gonna pant. And he's gonna right the sword in his hand, so he's holding it properly. And he's gonna bring it down one more time with a
Thank you for that, my good man. That was more than satisfying for all of us.
Man, he only had 10 hit points, man. That was so overkill.
Holy shit. I don't even know how many years I've been under the control of that. I'm finally free.
It feels good, doesn't it?
What the hell do I do with my life?
For starters, how about breakfast? And then we can walk from there.
Breakfast sounds good. Something not rotted, preferably.
Oh yes, we have that in spades. And Zephyrs gonna get up, open the door, and lead everyone down to breakfast.
And that is where we will end this session. Okay, Gabby, sorry,
I was
do you
gonna
want to
make
do
a
something?
roar like tap Lion and be like, give him his coin purse back.
Oh yeah.
give me the
Zephyrs-
fucking coin purse
Zephyrs
back,
Zephyrs gives him his 2 daggers back too.
Yeah, I hand over the coins.
It's gonna be a weird adjustment because back in his clan he was a warrior, but Bartholomew's been moving his body around as a rogue. He's not as beefy as he used to be.
We'll have to talk about that out of session later tomorrow or so.
Oh, good session.
Okay, and with that we end this session.